Hi everyone, I hope you're all having an amazing day or an amazing night wherever you are in the world. Today I'll be giving a talk about 10 tips for when you're feeling depressed, okay? So I'll be talking about that. Why this topic is because November is obviously November month where you grow your little moustache here. November means it's also prostate awareness month, but also men's mental health awareness month, and I feel like that's a perfect time in November where I can make a video about what we can do when we're feeling depressed. It's not all about men, okay? I just want to suggest that, like women's mental health, also men's mental health, and also children's mental health. So gather around. I welcome all yourselves, your families, your friends. If you're my friends or my family's watching this, I welcome yourselves, and maybe some of this list will help yourself on too, okay? Just quick note is I'm on, I think, 21 subscribers or something. I think that's really cool achievement for myself, but I'd love to hit 30 next year sometime, because I'm 30 next year. So if I hit 30 subscribers and I'm 30, that'd be a really cool achievement. So please give it one of these and subscribe to it, because that's my little inner achievement. But regardless, if you're a returning person watching it, thank you and I welcome you. But let's get on to this sort of topic, alright? But I'm written 10 tips for yourselves. It will differ to people, okay? It will differ, but I just want to say that this is what I like to do when I'm feeling a bit down, and because it's November month, I'm like, look, if I talk about some of my things, maybe it will help potentially many others in the world who will click this video. Maybe, you never know. So number one I want to say is, what I like to do is go for a walk, bike ride, going to the gym, or go for a swim, okay? Fitness activities, keeping and maintaining a healthy mindset, okay? Healthy mindsets equals happiness from time to time. We've all had that, okay? Like, I really think and really passionate about this one. How many times we've been at the gym or go for a bike ride and you're just like, you are really tired, let's face it, because like sometimes our fitness is really shit, because I was on the treadmill before, but our fitness is sometimes down, but like you're happy again because you're doing some activities, or you're just keeping yourself in a good working order, okay? So I feel like fitness activity is really cool when you are feeling a bit depressed, okay? Healthy mindset too, okay? Healthy mindset, fitness, healthy mindset creates happiness, potentially, okay? So that's my first one. My second one is spending time with good people in your life, okay? And when I say good people, you've got to hang around them good people who ain't going to bring you back down that way. So family, friends, workmates, work pals, and neighbours. So when I say this is like, you've got to have some really good people around you. It's okay to have friends, but you've also got to, when you are feeling depressed, these ones are the ones that are supposed to go, oh, you know, things will be okay, this, that, the other, you know, like, these are your anchor friends, the ones that will always not let go of that anchor. You're always going to be on that chain, and they're always going to be like, help you back up on the boat, you know, like they're your mates who will stay with you for 10, 15 years plus, okay? Happiness is better when we are around people, okay? Positive energy, it's true. Number three, okay, really probably one of the best, one of my favourites on the list that I've written. Number three, what I really love is pets and animals. We can adopt them or buy a pet, or also go to the animal shelters and just volunteer and help out. Spend time with animals, or even do an experience, like let's say a dolphin experience, and like you get up close to see the dolphin. Or humans, we get so much happiness around dogs and cats and even other animals too, and it's like, oh, and then great unconditional love, okay? That's what I wrote. Unconditional love for myself. I've always loved dogs, and Like, even though we can't really understand what they're saying, what I wrote here, we can't understand what they're saying and they can't understand what we're saying, but it's just this love that we've bonded to. And sometimes pets know that we've had bad days. If you are feeling in a dark place, do look into adopting a pet, because unfortunately pets are really badly getting neglected in animal shelters too. And it would be wonderful if an animal from the pet shelter gets a second chance at life, and you're just in a bad time and they had a bad time. You just come together and it's just like, oh, beautiful, beautiful. I'm getting really emotional right now, but yeah, beautiful, okay? So, pets change lives, okay? They really do. Pets change lives, animals change lives. So I encourage, if ever anyone is feeling really down, depressed, a lot of anxiety or something, look into this topic, what I'm talking about. Pets, animals, go to the zoo, okay? Really do. So number four on my list, all right? Another really cool one. Perhaps if it's raining rather than it's a sunny day, because for me, if it's a sunny day, I like to sort of be outside. Not too hot, because I'm Australian, okay? But if it's too hot, sometimes I'm inside. But this is a really cool one. Play a board game or a video game, okay? Really cool one, because sometimes, let's face it, you know, we're feeling so depressed, we're bedridden. We are. Like, it's happened to me. I'm like, shit, like, we're bedridden, we can't even move our legs, we're so depressed, and we're like, well, what's the point of this life? Like, what's the point? Like, I don't even give a shit about waking up in the morning. Like, we're that up to here, that upset, and we're like, it's a horrible feeling. So it's like, we walk around the house in our PJs, maybe we'll have a quick breakfast or something. So play a board game or a video game, really cool, because also you get distracted too sometimes, because like, oh yeah, you move in the character and all your problems is pretty much gone, because you're sort of focusing on the character moving, the character jumping, okay? Really cool, okay? It can assist you through that tough time, okay? Like, I feel like playing a board game, like let's say chess online, or even let's say Call of Duty, or I'm not a Call of Duty guy, but let's say Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto. For me, I like Borderlands, so I'll play Borderlands from time to time. Feeling depressed, sometimes we do, irrational thoughts, okay? And then we're like, oh, let's spend for the new tokens on Fortnite or something. And you're like, let's take a step back and just go, hey, we are feeling down. We'll play a bit of PlayStation or Nintendo, but let's not get too addicted to it and keep putting this money tokens in, okay? Okay, number 5 for when we're feeling depressed, okay? Artistic creations. So I wrote artistic creations, but anything really, so anything we can sort of do that's creative and keeping our mind away from it. So what I did was gardening. Gardening was one that I wrote. So for me, I'm a bit, I wouldn't say young, but I haven't really appreciated gardening just yet. I don't know why. But as I get older, I feel like I will, because like I love nature, I love landscape photography, and it's like, you're like, oh, you do appreciate that. And I just want to say that to yourselves, like maybe if you are feeling down and depressed, get out in the garden, you know, get out in the garden, plant some trees, fix up the bricks on the side of the house, because, you know, you want to put some tomato trees or a lemon tree there, or an apple tree, or a little deck there to sit down, you know. Get creative. For me, I don't mind my photography, okay? On the back here, some of my little pictures I've done on the journey. For me, photography, because I like getting out there, just taking pictures of landscapes, nature, that's what I like to do. Another idea, crafting. How's about you build pots or something, you know, you're crafting with a pot, you're building some timber out the back of your deck or something. A DIY fix, you know, you're doing a bit of painting the house, fixing skirting boards, DIY, you know, you're feeling so depressed, but at the same time you're like, you know what, I'm depressed, but you know what, I've got to do some things, odds and ends to the house, and you'll feel better for yourself, because you're like, oh, now I can wake up and I fixed the skirting board after all, you know, yay! Legos is a cool one if you're a kid watching this. I used to love playing Legos, and really another really super important one if you are feeling depressed. Clean your house. Like the amount of times that I've had a shit day and I'm like, I don't feel like doing much, and I'm in my pajamas, and then I'm like, oh, I've got to clean here. By the end of the day I feel better because I've cleaned my house, and then I'm like, oh, you know, this old shirt, like let's say this shirt, I'm like, oh, it doesn't fit me anymore because, you know, whatever reason doesn't fit me, and I'm like, oh, let's donate some of this to the kids, you know, like because they might need some clothes, and because the clothes aren't ripped. I'm like, perfect idea. So you've cleaned your house, and then also sometimes the clothes don't need it anymore, or toys you don't need anymore, because let's face it, you know, when you're cleaning there's always a toy that you've had for years and years, and you're like, oh, I remember that one, but I don't need it anymore because I've grown up. Cleaning your house, okay, really cool. And then sometimes you get to see photos too, and when you see them photos when you're cleaning, they're really cool, okay? Like I was cleaning my house, my room the other week, and I see a nice photo of me and my dad and then my brother, and I'm like, you know what? I'll put that on top of my my thing there, because I'm like, that's a really cool photo, and I wouldn't have seen it without cleaning my house. So, because when you're cleaning your house, then you're like, oh, I haven't seen that photo for, you know, 10 years, 5 years, and then you're like, oh, that time was beautiful, you know? It's like, so relieving some of that. Actually, you can even write there, looking through past photos, like your photos through your phone, or whatever you call that, book photos, like relieving, going through some of them, okay? All right, number 6 on my when you are feeling depressed, what can we do? Number 6, I wrote, go shopping for a new outfit or even a new haircut. The reason why I wrote that is because how many times we've looked in the mirror and we're feeling, when we are feeling sad, then we look at the mirror and we're feeling even more depressed. It's like a catch-22, isn't it? It's like, and then we're going down, and it's like prices are down, and it's just like, mate, when are we going to hit that up? And that's why I want to say that. Let's go shopping, let's say Target or Kmart, and you just go, oh yeah, I needed new shorts anyway, and then sometimes when you're looking at the mirror, because you're like, oh, what size jeans am I? You know, I can't remember. Or, you know, I need some new shoes because my shoes are getting a bit old for whatever reason. Then you're like, as you're looking for them, then you're putting them on, then you're feeling a bit better up here because you're looking for things for yourself, and that's like your own sort of happiness growth in your like personal growth self, I feel. At the same time, look in that mirror and try to be proud, okay? I know, because like at the same time you are depressed, but like you've got to be proud of yourself at the same time, because you can't go, it's all my fault, this, because then it's going to dig in your mind, okay? Number 7, I want to say to yourself, okay? Cook, bake, or make a dessert. Really cool idea. Because you're like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so depressed, I just want this day to be over, you know, I just want this week to be over. But you're like, you know what, I'm going to make a brownies, I'm going to make a sponge cake. Cookingness, I feel, what I wrote here is, it brings people together. It also brings your mind together too, I feel too. Like, how many times we've been around a dinner table or whatever, and we're just talking, we're socialising. We don't really care about the news, really. Like, oh, sure, it's a topic, but like, you know what I mean? We're just together, enjoying it with your siblings or your family members or your friends. Some of your darkest times, dark times bring amazing people too in the kitchen too, I feel like. For me, I always used to have anxiety, and I think I talked about it in another video. Like it brings joy when you're in the kitchen. It really does, and it's really cool. And I just want to say that. Like, so number 8 for when we are feeling depressed. I really wrote this one because this one is really important too. Because at the same time, we can be doing all these activities, but then we're hurting on the inside. We're burning out because of all these activities, or just we need some rest, you know. Rest is really important in anybody's life. Really important. R&R, rest, get your sleep. Really important. Sleep, happiness. Sleep is happiness, I feel, because when we do get our full night potential sleep, we are happy. Let's face it, we are. Sometimes we get nightmares, alright? Let's openly say that. We get nightmares, we get scares of maybe the current problem that we're feeling. We'll get that nightmare in the sleep. But please, what I want to say is, if we are feeling depressed, we're feeling really stressed, our lives are a bit all over the shop, okay? Let's openly say that. But we need some sleep because we want to get to that better self, better inner self and better state of mind. So I feel like sleep is a really, really important one, okay? Also meditation too, meditation, you're feeling a bit average, just in, out, really in the zen, enjoy the moment, okay? Another one, less social media too, sometimes when we are feeling depressed and we do need some sleep or out of that stress of mind, because there's a lot going around in our minds and in our lives, get off social media for a bit, just don't worry about it. Let's not worry about them pretty girls in bikinis or them pretty guys doing these poses in the gym with the six-pack, and you're like, damn, maybe the six-pack, wow, they're hot. The girls in the bikinis doing the pose like that, you're like, wow, they're hot. I'll never get a girl like that. I'll never get a boy like that. It messes with our head. We don't need that sort of stuff right now because we're feeling a bit down in the dumps. We need some sleep and also maybe meditate, but at the same time, less social media because that messes with our heads. Let's face it, right? Let's openly face it. It's a lot of BS on there, and I just want to say that too, okay? Alright, so the ninth one I want to say is, if we are feeling depressed or whatnot, let's maybe look into booking a holiday, a road trip away, or even a weekend away. It's a really cool thing to do, whenever we've got some time off work or whatnot, or even feeling stressed out, we do some of these cool ideas of I haven't been to that water lake in a while, or I haven't been to the beach in a while. Let's go there and let's just enjoy the weekend, or do a solo adventure for yourself for the day. Really, really cool thing, number 9. What I wrote here is adventures and journeys promote happiness, and it does. It does, because we're out there. Maybe it's raining, but we're out there, and it's just, you're seeing a new place. Let's say even a shopping centre. You're at this new shopping centre and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool, seeing some new shops and whatnot. We all feel down, and sometimes holidays, adventures, things like that, they really spark love in our lives and joy again. For myself, obviously, whenever I'm on a trip or a getaway, I like to take some photos, and what I'm saying is this photo up the top here was up when I went to Cairns, and if I didn't do my Contiki trip, I wouldn't have taken that nice drone photo. And I met a beautiful friend there, his name is Shakar, and we keep in touch too. And it's like what I'm saying, if you're ever feeling down, you're with some friends on this holiday tours and that, and if you don't have many friends and whatnot, go out there and you can socialise with some new people and that. Another friend told me about this place here. Her name's Anna, she's from Sweden. Okay, so if you're watching this too, hi. Shakar, Anna told me about that one. I just want to say that to yourself, you create good memories. I know this is just a quick 2 little things of holiday memories, but because it's there, that's how I sort of thought of it. Do look into a day trip out, okay? It brings so much joy, so much happiness to yourself. For me, I do feel depressed and sometimes really a lot of anxiety sometimes, but when you're out and about, you feel so much joy, you feel so much happiness. So if we do have the luxury to take a day off work or something, or the weekend off, by all means, go for a drive, okay? Go for a drive. listen to some beautiful music in the park, alright? Even in the park, in some nature, feed some ducks, feed some swans. We're there, beautiful, okay? Enjoy it. Number 10, the final step that I want to give you for if we are feeling a bit depressed, okay? This is a really cool, really important one. Maybe look into donating, helping, and even volunteering your time to people and organizations that need your help, okay? Let's face it, we're all gonna need help in life, okay? Whatever the situation is, you, the audience, me, and the world, okay? We all do. Let's accept it, let's face the facts. Helping other people while you're feeling down is also like a joint thing. We're all gonna help each other up sort of thing, okay? Really cool. I did a quick bit of an example, okay? So how about looking into donating blood, some food trucks, okay? Also Lifeline. Lifeline's a really important one to volunteer to. Community days, which I think I talked about. Disability help and also assistance. Like that's a really cool one, and unfortunately in Australia we do lack a bit of disability help. But at the same time, it's always beautiful to know that there's volunteers and families, and also that knowing that they love everybody and we can help everybody no matter what the culture is, what the skin color is, whatever the disability is. We're here to help people, volunteer our time and just enjoy life, okay? Because if they're struggling, they're feeling a bit down for whatever reason, bring them up, okay? Bring them up. It feels so amazing when we do that, okay? I know I'm getting a bit passionate in my voice right now, but it feels so amazing. You feel that joy in yourself, okay? But you feel so much joy and happiness in that, and I just want to say that in number 10, like if you are going through some dark times, whether that's internal, external, okay, please look into helping other people, because reach out, like when you are in a okay, like let's say 80% mindset, okay, reach out, help other people, drag them up, help them up, and you never know, you make some new friends at the community centre and whatnot, and that's the beautiful part about it, okay? If I have forgotten some that you think that is really important, sure, why not? Write it in the comments and I'll put it there and go, oh yeah, that's a beautiful way, because maybe what you enjoy when you are feeling down can help somebody else too. And this is what I like to do when I feel a bit down, and at the same time we're all different, okay? So I want to say that to yourself too. So maybe if you are, write something in the comments, go, oh, when I'm down I like to eat chocolate, or I like to bake brownies, or it'd be really cool just to see that. So like maybe write something in the comments just to do what you're feeling down. It's November, and November is about November, like we got our mustaches time in Australia, and we raise awareness towards Prostate Month, and Prostate Month also Men's Mental Health Month, okay? Really important times in our lives. Well, every month is, of course, but really important because we're trying to promote self-love in everybody. Self-love you, self-love in myself, okay? When I look at the mirror, when you look at the mirror, create that happiness, what mental health is, okay? So if you enjoyed this video, please give me one of these. Maybe subscribe, because I want to hit that 30 even though I'm 21 or 22 subscribers. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm always a message out, okay? Always a message out. Hope you sort of enjoyed my talks, even though I was rambling on, and mate, you'll see me in another video, another topic of course too, okay? Enjoy, take it easy, please have a good day. If I don't make a new one before December 2023, Merry Christmas. Hope you all have a beautiful Christmas. End of that time of the year with all your families, all your friends. Enjoy it. Miss all of yous, okay? Take it easy, alright?